First time I met Floyd, man, I love bringing back memories, guys. Y'all know watching my YouTube channel, that's one of my favorite things. Just bringing back memories, sharing it with you guys. Places I've lived, like Las Vegas. Lived in Vegas for 8 years. I was working as a uh, how you call it I was like a VIP limousine driver, and I remember one night I uh, I was picking up Floyd Mayweather's security team, but I didn't know. Some of y'all know I've told this story before, but it was the reason I want to tell this story again. And y'all gonna have to listen to it to the end to see why I'm telling this story again. So Floyd Mayweather, first of all, this is somebody I have idolized, you know, for a long time because, well, I mean, in a lot of ways we pretty similar. Uh, Coming from being born in the Midwest. Uh, I believe he was born in Michigan. Me being born in Illinois, it's a certain thing about guys that are born in the heart of America. Long story, we're not gonna get into that. But the night I met Floyd for the first time I picked up his security team, but I didn't know I was picking him up. And at that time, I was bald, I had a goatee, and Floyd was bald and he had a goatee. So I picked up his security team and went to strip club Sapphire in Vegas. And when I got there, I realized Floyd was trailing me in the Bugatti he was driving at that time. So we all get out. We at the front of the strip club, and Floyd walks up, and all the ladies, start approaching, kind of like what's going going on with me right now. And it was just like Floyd took a look at me. I took a look at him, and it was just like, damn, you kind of look like me a little bit. It was that type of thing. Like it was the energy, the way he looked at me. He kind of gave me this look like I was his long lost brother. And no, I got nothing but respect for Floyd. I don't know what's going on with him financially. I'm not the type of person to believe everything that I hear. Um, I I did say though a few years ago that it was strange to me how he had this flashy persona, and I was always worried. I'm always worried about any celebrity, black, especially if he's black. And we all know the stories of black celebrity boxers in the past. They always seem to run into financial trouble. I think this whole system is designed for any and everybody to run into financial trouble. You know what I'm saying? Just because somebody's making millions of dollars don't mean that they can have tax problems just like anybody can have tax problems. Because the way this system is designed, it don't matter how much fucking money you make, you're gonna have some issues the way this shit is designed with the inflation. Because we all know, well, if you buy a bigger house, you're gonna have to keep making the kind of money to pay for that bigger house. And then if you buy a $1 million house and your taxes, in the hundreds of thousands, then you got to. You have to make sure you're making hundreds of thousands every year. Man, this shit, man. That's why I tell y'all, it's hard for me to sometimes really figure out what's important in this place, because it doesn't seem like you're supposed to win here, regardless of what you do or how much money you make. And I've said plenty of times, it's not. We know it's not about money down here, because you could be in a deep depression and have a lot of money. So it really depends on the individual at a soul level. But just to get back to Floyd, I've always respected Floyd Mayweather. Like, this guy, I mean, just every time I watched him growing up, even in his younger days, it was always like I looked at him like, man, like that's how I would act if I was a boxer. Like, it was almost like he was a representation of what I would be like if I was at that level. You know what I'm saying? Now the reason I brought up Floyd in the first place, because I know he's doing these exhibitions. Fighters, they get older and they do exhibitions. I For the last couple of years, it's just a thought that came across my mind. If there's any YouTube exhibition that Floyd should be doing, is me, because it's like people irritated, with him fighting these certain. I don't like Floyd fighting these exhibitionists, man, who don't respect him, man. Okay, that's number one. I don't like Floyd. I don't mind a boxer, because I really have respect for Floyd like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like him fighting these exhibition people who don't respect Floyd. You know what I mean? And the only thing I would worry about fighting Floyd in the exhibition is making sure I guess I get paid. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I get paid. You know what I mean? For real. Like, I don't know how much I'll fight him for, but I just want to make sure I get my money. You know what I mean? Like, I want to get paid. I deserve to get paid. You know what I mean? But yeah, I would rather he fight people that actually respect him. See what I'm saying? Somebody like me. And I think it'd be a good fight. So if there's anybody Floyd should be getting into an exhibition fight with, trust me, it's me. And it'd be a great way to introduce the so-called chosen ones to the mainstream. I think. Uh, I mean, it's not Floyd is not really that mainstream anymore, but it'll still be a good way for somebody like myself to, get a taste of the limelight and some sort. But that's not what I'm doing it for. I'm doing it to get paid, and I'm doing it because I always have respect for Floyd. So, I mean, if it would make money for the both of us, I mean, shit, I'd do it. But I don't know if this world is ready to be introduced to chosen one, especially on a in a boxing scene. But hey, I'm game. I get in shape for it. You know. Uh, Funny thing about me, I'm always a month away from being in shape. Like, it don't matter how my body look right now, or like, I'm always all. It's funny because I kind of do what I want. Y'all know I can't fuck with gluten, but I'm always like 4 weeks from getting my body like in beach body mode. Always, it don't matter what I do. If I'm out of shape, if my body is not looking how it was, trust me when I tell you, I am always 4 weeks away from looking good. That's how I keep myself, especially when summertime coming. But when summertime comes, you gotta get serious. You can't be messing around with 4 weeks or nothing. You gotta be in shape. Make sure you're in shape for 4 months. But no, for real though, I will fight Floyd. Like, literally, I would fight Floyd. If he's interested, and if Earth Angel is marketable, I'm telling you, I don't know how this thing is gonna be introduced. But I think it would be a good fight because we both come basically from the same part of the country. I got nothing but respect for Floyd, regardless of how the fight will go. I think it'd be a crazy thing for me to fight somebody on his level. With that being my first so-called professional fight, for him, it'd just be a tune-up. But for me, it'd be like my first professional fight, and to go right to Floyd. Well, I mean, all this shit I've been talking about, Bruce Lee, all this shit I've been talking. It'd be some people who'll be like, yeah, yeah. So many people hate me. They'd be like, yeah, throw him in the ring with Floyd. Fuck him up, Floyd. I mean, yeah, it'd be some people want me to get fucked up, y'all. Yeah, throw him in the ring with Floyd right away. We don't give a fuck. We hate that motherfucker. Now, I'm telling you though, I'll be up for the challenge because I know my enemies ain't gonna fight me because they wouldn't win. You see. But to appease everybody, okay, well, put me in the ring with Floyd then, right? A bunch of people want to see my ass get fucked up, but see, I don't think I will get fucked up in a fight with Floyd. And not because of his age either. I'm saying because I would actually be in shape for a fight with Floyd. Regardless of how professional he is, trust me when I tell you, okay, I will get in shape and I will be ready for Floyd. Whether I will win a fight or not, most likely not. But I guarantee you, it ain't gonna be it wouldn't be an easy fight for Floyd. It just wouldn't be. I'm telling you, because we are, like I said, we come from the same place, man. We got the same soul links, if you want to say. That's why when I seen him when we met out that first time, the look was priceless because he knew I had something in me. I knew who he was. He knew who I was at a soul level. So now it's much respect. I just had nothing but respect for Floyd. And I don't really dig too deep into what's going on in the media with him. I hope him and his family is doing well. But no, if there's anybody Floyd should be fighting on social media, it'd be me. I'll let y'all later. Peace.